Friends in Christ, Pastor Brian here. I was back in Charlotte, North Carolina, where I grew up this past week for a funeral. And while I was there, I went and visited my home church of St. Mark's. I am so thankful that I had that place to grow up in and to be raised in the faith by. I have friends still from my childhood, and the adults of that congregation, many of whom have died, took the time to get to know me as a child and a young adult. What made that such a great place was that we knew each other, not just in passing, but in reality. We hope that St. John is a place like that for you, but it can be more difficult to get to know each other now. We are a more mobile society, and there are more things pulling us away from the main gathering of our community on Sunday morning. So finding other ways to get to know who we are is very important. One of those ways is through a church pictorial directory. Now, it's been 7 years since our last one, right after I was called to be your pastor. And I don't know about you, but we've changed in that time, haven't we? Gotten older, added new members. We've had others leave. And so we think it's a good time to stop, look around, and see who we are as a community. Now, over the next week, we'll be sending a link inviting all those on our roll of members to update their information. We'll be asking for things like the names of everyone in your household, phone numbers, your address. We'll provide options for you to keep some of those things private, but we would ask you to give the office that information so that we can contact you if needed. We'll also invite you to provide us an updated picture of you and everyone in your household. Now, you can take a new picture, you can share one that you've just had taken for some other reason, or you could wait for one of the Sundays when our volunteers will be taking some pics. Our homecoming on September 8th will be one of those dates. We hope that this process will be a way to kind of map out what this community of faith that is St. John looks like, and begin to engage us all in those relationships, help us better connect with one another. Now, if you have some time and you'd like to get to know this group better, you can volunteer to help check the information we receive against what is already in our system. This should be something you can do at home or by coming into the office for an hour or two. Just let me or Shelby in the office know if you would be interested in helping with that. So, be on the lookout for the email and other communications about our in-house pictorial directory coming soon. God's blessings.